All right. Welcome to Biohacking Beauty, the podcast where we simplify the science of youthful skin and explore cutting edge biohacking strategies for healthier, more radiant complexion. We are Amitai, Eshel, and
Anastasia, Khodzhaeva.
co founders of Young Goose Skincare.
And today we're diving into one of our favorite topics, red light therapy. You've probably seen it everywhere, from high-end spas to at-home LED masks, and even professional treatments for things like wound healing, muscle recovery, and anti-aging. But how does it really work? And more importantly, how can we make it even more effective for skin health?
Look, red light therapy is incredibly powerful, but really, like any biohacking or longevity tool, it has its limitations. The key is understanding how your body responds to it and how the right skincare can amplify its effects.
Exactly. Today we're breaking it all down. So here's a couple of things that you will learn today. How red light therapy works at the cellular level, why it's so effective for skin rejuvenation, what its limitations are and why some people don't see results, how LADR serum works synergistically with red light to enhance its benefits, and the best way to integrate both into your skincare routine for maximum results.
So, if you've been using red light therapy and really wondering how you could make it better, or if you haven't gotten results from red light therapy, this episode is for you.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. So before we get into the limitations, let's talk about why red light therapy is such a game-changing tool for skin health.
Yes. So, first of all, red light therapy works through something called photobiomodulation, which sounds complicated, but it's actually really simple. It's just a fancy way of saying that it stimulates our cells to repair and regenerate.
Yeah. And the key player in this process is our mitochondria, which you probably remember from like high school or college as the powerhouse of the cell.
Yes, everyone's favorite science fact. But it's true, our mitochondria produce ATP, which is the energy our cells need to function. And what red light therapy does is stimulate those mitochondria to produce more ATP. Therefore, you have more energy for your cells, so they function faster and more efficiently.
And when our skin cells have more ATP, adenosine triphosphate for those who want the full version, they repair damage faster, build more collagen and elastin, reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, and heal wounds or irritations more efficiently.
Exactly. And let's talk about collagen for a second, because this is one of the biggest reasons people use red light therapy. I would think so.
Yeah, especially for skin health. Yeah. So collagen is what gives our skin that firm, youthful structure. And as we age, collagen production naturally declines, in turn, leading to more wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging. And I would argue elastin is most of the time forgotten in this discussion, but we can think of within this discussion of elastin and collagen as being produced together, being kind of the same thing, although they play different roles.
And what's also interesting is that the red light therapy actually stimulates fibroblasts, the cells that produce collagen and elastin. So over time, it helps the skin stay firmer, more elastic, and smoother.
Yeah, and there's also another huge benefit to red light therapy, which is reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest culprits behind premature aging, redness, and even conditions like acne, atopic dermatitis, rosacea, among other ones.
Yes, yes. And red light therapy works by lowering pro-inflammatory cytokines, which are the signaling molecules. And at the same time, it increases antioxidants in the skin. That means less irritation, less redness, and just overall better environment for cellular repair and regeneration.
So at this point, it sounds like red light therapy is basically a miracle, right?
Yes, it really
But
does.
But here's where we have to get real. Even though red light therapy is amazing, it does have its limitations.
That's right. So we've covered how red light therapy is such a powerful tool for everything skin health. But like anything, it's not perfect. There are some key limitations that can impact how effective it is and why some people don't see results they expect, which I think is, it's the majority of people that, we've ever spoken to.
Yeah. And this is something we hear, I think, from everyone, whether they're like experts or novices. People start using red light therapy expecting instant results. And then they're like, why isn't my skin glowing overnight?
I know. Why didn't like all the fine lines disappear, and why didn't I get a facelift? So the truth is, not everyone's skin reacts the same way to red light therapy. It depends on a lot of things, some of which are your age, skin type, even how efficiently your cells produce energy.
Right. The younger you are, the better your mitochondria work, which means your cells naturally produce more ATP. But as we grow older with age, this process really slows down. So someone in their 20s might see a quick boost in skin health, but someone in their 50s or 60s might need more supporting ingredients to get the same effects, because they might even get adverse results if their mitochondria function really poorly.
Yeah, and most people don't know about that. And that's really the key. The red light therapy is only part of the question. Yes, it stimulates the skin, but it doesn't actually provide the raw materials your cells need to repair and regenerate.
Yes.
So it's only a tool.
It's like turning on a construction crew without giving them any bricks or cement or whatever construction crew needs. I don't really know. They're ready to build, but they don't have the materials to do anything with that energy.
Exactly. So, if we want red light therapy to work at its full potential, we have to provide the nutrients, be it antioxidants, cofactors, that help the skin to actually use all that extra energy.
And here's something most people don't realize: red light therapy can actually increase oxidative stress in the skin.
Oh my God, really? Yes. This is something that we talked about a lot, in our previous podcast, on some of our posts, and it always catches people off guard. So, the truth is that when we stimulate mitochondria to produce more ATP, they also produce more of reactive oxygen species, have always been a byproduct. But now it could be something alarming.
Yeah, here's like a caveat. A little bit of reactive oxygen species is normal and can even be beneficial. So even products, for example, like NanoV, they actually use that benefit, but that's in small quantities. Too much of it can be damaging. So if we don't neutralize it properly, it can actually accelerate aging instead of reversing it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I think everyone that owns a red light therapy device is like really freaking out.
Yeah.
So let's address it. That's why it's so important to pair red light therapy with the right skincare, something that supports ATP production while also reducing oxidative stress and boosting collagen synthesis.
And of course, elastin, which we normally forget. Anyway, and that's exactly why we've developed the LADR serum, which stands for light activated DNA repair, to solve these issues and take red light therapy really to the next level, if not a few levels further.
Yeah, and I think we really did with this product.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how it actually works, because isn't just another serum. It's formulated specifically to amplify and extend the benefits of red light therapy.
Exactly. The first key ingredient is DNA repair photosomes. These are photolase enzymes that actually use light to repair DNA damage caused by UV radiation, exposure to UV radiation, and environmental stress.
Right. And this is a huge deal because while red light therapy boosts collagen and elastin production and creates more ATP, it doesn't repair DNA damage on its own. So the photosomes in LADR serum activate under the red light. So you do need the red light therapy device to work with the serum. And then those photosomes work to reverse the damage at the cellular level.
Then we have spirulina AP, which is another light activated ingredient, but this one works a little bit different. It actually extends the therapeutic effects of red light by converting it into a broader spectrum that penetrates even deeper into the skin.
And that's what really makes it so unique. Most serums just sit on the surface, but spirulina AP actually helps the skin absorb and use light more efficiently, making red light therapy even more effective.
And we can't talk about cellular energy without talking about our brand new proprietary complex, NAD Apex. This is one of the most powerful ingredients for skin longevity that has ever been developed. NAD is essential for mitochondrial function, and as we age, our levels of NAD decline drastically.
And since red light therapy stimulates mitochondria, adding NAD plus precursors through the serum helps keep the process going. Without enough NAD plus, your cells can't keep up with the energy demand.
Yeah, and that's why LADR serum works so well with red light therapy. It doesn't just rely on red light to boost skin health. It actively fuels the skin's energy production at the same time.
And then there is also Selvio. We couldn't forget about the spermidine complex, which is all about autophagy, your skin's natural process of cleaning out damaged cells. People call it zombie cells,
Yeah.
senescent cells.
Autophagy is critical for long-term skin health, and spermidine helps remove cellular debris and improve skin resilience, which makes the results of red light even more noticeable.
And let's not forget pro-collagen peptides, which signal the skin to increase collagen production. So red light therapy stimulates fibroblasts, but these peptides make sure those fibroblasts actually have what they need to build strong, healthy skin.
That's such an important distinction. It's an important word, I can say. You can stimulate fibroblasts all day long, but if your skin doesn't have the raw materials to make collagen, you won't see the full benefits.
Then we have ingredients like ergothioneine and fermented resveratrol, which act as powerful antioxidants to neutralize the excess oxidative stress we talked about earlier, produced by any red light therapy device.
Which is exactly what makes LADR different. Again, it doesn't just boost the effects of red light, it also protects the skin from the potential downsides like oxidative stress and inflammation.
And let's talk about hydration for a second, because a lot of people don't realize that red light therapy can sometimes make the skin feel drier. That's why we included ectoin and panthenol to strengthen the skin barrier and lock in moisture.
Actually, so a side note here, this is something we can see with very effective holistic rejuvenation ingredients and technologies, whether it is exosomes, whether it is red light therapy, whether it obviously if people do different peels, do different things that stimulate renewal in the skin. A lot of the times we pay for this with drier skin. So it's very important, anything that we're doing that is stimulatory, to balance it out with added hydration or added boosting the skin's ability to hold on to moisture. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so when you put it all together, ladder serum is designed to work in sync with red light therapy, enhancing its benefits while solving its limitations.
And that's why it's really unique and truly a game changer. I just feel like the word game changer is so overused,
Yeah.
but in this particular case, it really is. Um, it's not just about using the red light therapy, it's about making sure your skin actually is getting the most out of it.
So if you're someone who's using red light therapy and you want to see faster, better, and more long lasting results, pairing it with ladder serum is really a no brainer.
Absolutely. And the best part, it's super easy to integrate into your routine. Just apply it 2 minutes before your red light therapy session, and your skin is primed to absorb and maximize every bit of the red light.
I think not only, I mean, I think it's synergy. I think 1 + 1 = 3 at this point. You know, even I would say we are adding pieces that are almost separate to topical skincare or red light. For example, the DNA repair enzymes, the photosomes. Most professionals you're going to speak with will tell you that there is no ability to repair DNA after it has been damaged by UV radiation. So by combining things that normally cannot get into your cells if they are at their active state with something like red light therapy, which is not meant to actually activate things that we absorb into the skin, we created a monster here, right? Like they're absorbed into the cell in their dormant state, then they get activated by the red light, and we've created something that doesn't have any equivalence in skincare at the moment. Even in the you could even use this in the morning before sun exposure, since natural light also activates some of these benefits.
Yes. So exactly. So whenever, whether you are new to red light therapy or you've been using it for a while, ladder serum is the missing piece that takes your results to the next level.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about how to incorporate red light therapy and ladder serum into someone's routine.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Sure. So now that we've covered red light therapy and how it works and its limitations, let's see how one would actually, use it on a daily basis. Because I think a lot of people get excited about these technologies, but then wonder, okay, when do I apply it? Should I use it? How does this fit into my existing skincare routine?
Yeah, and the good news are, it's really simple. Ladder serum is designed to work seamlessly with any device that you have at the moment. So it's not adding any extra steps. It's just making these steps you're already doing way more effective.
So let's just go step by step. If you're using a red light therapy in your routine, here's how you do it with ladder. So let's say it's part of your morning routine.
Okay, so first, start by cleaning your face. So start with a clean, dry face. You don't need, you really don't want any barriers to the light, like makeup, sunscreen, or any thick occlusive products, blocking the light from penetrating your skin.
Right. So you cleanse your skin, you cleanse your face as usual, and then you would be applying ladder serum and you wait for it to absorb. Now, good news, it's really lightweight and it just absorbs in a matter of like even less than 2 minutes, but we always say to wait at least 2 minutes. And then, and by the way, here it is for those of you watching this episode. And then you just turn on your red light and expose your skin to the light. And then let's say it's your morning routine, you would just follow up with, in our case, if you use our products, with youth reset. So you're like morning serum, right?
Yeah, but
Beat.
let's not forget, we apply the LADR serum, we wait 2 minutes,
Yeah, I did mention that.
and then we expose our skin to the light.
So then, after you expose your skin to the light, you then follow up. Like there's no need to remove it. There's no need to wash it off. You can just continue your morning routine. So for Young Goose users and listeners, you would just go with your youth reset. Then you would apply your eye cream. You apply your moisturizer, be it Care or Youth Daily. And then please don't forget the BioShield. And that's for a morning routine. And then you would pretty much do the same thing at night. Just, again, for us, if you want to switch BioShield to hyperbaric mask for that extra hydrated skin, that's the way to do it at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one of the good things, like one of the good combinations that you could do is follow up red light and ladder with the hyperbaric mask, because hyperbaric mask, one of the things that it does, it stimulates your mitochondria, not in the same way as red light therapy, but in a different way. So it actually asks the mitochondria to use more oxygen. And together, they obviously apply the hyperbaric mask overnight after your moisturizer. Together, they really create an incredible environment for your mitochondria to thrive.
I have a question, which I think just, to clarify it for our audience, because a lot of the times people, ask like, how long should I have, the red light shining on my skin?
Yeah, or even like how often. So most at-home devices recommend anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes per session, about 3 to 5 times per week.
Yes, and if you're doing shorter sessions daily, that works too, as long as you're consistent. It's just like working out. A little bit regularly is better than one long session after a while.
Exactly. And then after your red light session, you can follow up again with a moisturizer or barrier supporting products if you need extra hydration. And we recommend obviously our Youth Daily Moisturizer and our hyperbaric mask.
And that's a great point, because like we mentioned, the red light therapy, might dry the skin a little. And it's not by directly, dehydrating it, but because of that, all that increased cellular activity, it means that your skin might go through moisture faster.
Exactly.
So, yeah, rehydrating is always important.
And if you're doing red light therapy at night, that is when you can layer richer creams or using that Youth Daily Moisturizer and overlaying it with the hyperbaric mask.
Yes. So just to recap, here's the basic routine for LADR serum. You cleanse your face, then you apply LADR serum and wait 2 minutes. Then you go in for your red light therapy session, and then you follow with a moisturizer or any other skincare.
Super simple.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference in how effective your red light therapy sessions are.
Yeah. And another thing I love is that you don't have to be using red light therapy every single time to get the benefits of LADR serum.
Yes, that's really important as far as like getting maximum results. Even on days where you're not using red light therapy, the ingredients in LADR serum still work to repair DNA damage, boost mitochondrial function, and keep collagen production strong, especially when just walking around and exposing it to sunlight.
So if someone thinking, well, I don't use red light therapy daily, does this serum still work for me?
And it's exactly an amazing daytime serum too, because the natural sunlight also activates some of these ingredients in a gentler way.
Exactly. So even if you're just applying it in the morning before sun exposure, you still are getting photobiomodulation benefits throughout the day. However, I would still stress that you just get a controlled dose from red light therapy
Yeah.
because you have those exact wavelengths and that you need for optimal benefit.
Yes, I agree. But let's be real. Most people aren't 100% consistent with red light therapy every day, and that's okay. The key is building a routine that works for you while making sure your skin is getting the full benefits of all of these amazing technologies.
Yeah. And that's why I love this pairing. Red light therapy and ladder serum together are like power couple for skin longevity. One stimulates, the other nourishes and protects.
So, if you've been using red light therapy but not seeing the results you expected, or if you just want to take your skincare routine to the next level, this is the perfect way to do it.
I totally agree. And honestly, once you try them together, you'll never want to go back to red light therapy alone.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of those things where once you see the difference, it really just makes sense.
So if you're listening to this and you're thinking, okay, I need to try this, go check out Ladder Serum on Young Goose website. And if you have questions about red light therapy or how to incorporate it into your routine, reach out to us on Instagram, which is our handle is young_goose_skincare.
And if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave a review. It really helps more people discover the science behind skin longevity.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.